Perfect. Okay, you guys, welcome to the team call. So last week I was doing this fundraiser for this sweet little girl named Nova. And to be honest, I completely spaced our team call. So I'm so thankful you guys are here this week because Emily and Stephanie they're like, what do you have planned for the team call? And I said, oh, geez. You guys, that thing took over my life. I forgot my little nephew had cancer 8 years ago when I did a fundraiser for him. And so when Nova got diagnosed, I knew I wanted to do one, but I forgot it's literally like a full-time job. And so my mind kind of went crazy for a little bit, but there have been so many changes in Beachbody that I wanted to just go over kind of like the highlight of things and just tell you guys how I'm approaching things and just like open up for any questions at all. So you guys, number one, first thing, I absolutely love the fact that they're changing their name to Body instead of Beachbody. It's crazy, but that name, just like Carl said, he goes, it has a stigma. He's like, it's always had a stigma. He's like, even though like literally a beach body is just like a body at the freaking beach. He's like, so many people don't associate like that. And at least I know you've had like some scuff from that too. And same with me, because I'm like, I know it's like stupid name, not a stupid name, but like, you guys, I'm just so thankful that it's changing to Body. So really important. And when I went live on our team page that one time or in our chat, you guys, BOD's not going away. And I said that. And Stephanie's like, do you realize what you just said? BOD is not going away. BOD and Body are merging, which I'm so thankful for because I've had BOD and Body ever since it came out, but it's so confusing to tell people, okay, there's BOD, there's Body, this is on BOD, this is on Body, da, 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 da. They're merging, and I'm so thankful. So they're merging. You'll have everything you ever had on BOD, but then you'll have Body, which is a whole new platform too. And one of the greatest things I'm super excited about, you guys, is they're doing a whole mental health side of things on Body. They've hired Petra Cobra. Anyways, her name's Petra. And this has been her baby, like mental health, fitness side of things for her entire life. So Beachbody is hiring her on to do like a whole platform. I am so excited about that. You guys know I struggle with depression and anxiety, and the majority of people do out there. And you guys, it's getting more prevalent every day. So I'm so thankful for that side of things. Another change is, this is what I'm so excited about. And at least I know you'll be really excited about this too. So you guys, what's so hard is for me to keep my people active. Like they come on, they pay like the $160 for the challenge pack, the $199, like whatever. And then they cancel their supplements. And it sucks. It sucks so bad. And I hate trying to, I'm never going to be one to try to beg someone to do something. And so I'm just like, okay, well, I drink Shakeology or my supplements every single day. Like you're not going to get results from just the workouts. Everyone thinks that. But you guys, with Body blocks, they will be released for free as long as you are on supplements. Hallelujah. So as long as they have an HD of Shakeology, the Performance Stack, or First Thing, they have 4 different packs now. First Thing or the Go and Glow, that Body block will be unlocked to them every single month. Hallelujah. I'm seriously so stinking excited. Another thing Carl said was, you guys, we gave you launch fatigue like crazy. They were launching programs, you guys, honestly, when the 4-week gut protocol came out, whatever program came next, I didn't even do those because the 4-week gut protocol was so hot and heavy. And I was like, you guys are just throwing these launches at us way too fast. And it's like, before we can even get that one out the window, because we have to talk about something for quite a long time before people actually like understand and hear, they were like starting something new. So launch fatigue was a real thing. I'm so thankful they're not doing that anymore. If you listen to the National Wake Up Call on Monday, they talked about how the Body blocks will be launched. There will be like a new block the first Monday. It starts over the first Monday of every single month, which you guys, new year, sorry, not new year, new month, new goals, like kind of like a refresh. That's honestly when I feel like my boot camps the most, is that last week of the month, I'm really, really hitting it hard. And then that first week of the month, I'm really, really hitting it hard. So that'll be perfect to go right in line with just kind of like our advertising, our marketing, just our strategies that we're going to use. But the greatest thing ever is that those Body blocks will be unlocked as long as you're on HD. I love that so much. Okay, another point that they made, Success Club. You guys, Success Club right now is all about prizes. And to be honest, I get those prizes and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then they sit in my drawer, they sit in a tub, they sit in a bin. This time they're changing Success Club to it's going to be money. I'm so excited about that. So yeah, you don't like Cookie Monster. You guys, I'm just not a like prize person. I'm like, give me the money. I'm going to go buy what I want. So I'm so excited and so happy and so thankful for that. Okay. Hold on. I have my little list. So hold on. Let me see. Okay. Our new super trainer, Lacey Green. You guys, I have loved her ever since I started doing body. She just has this energy. She has this fire. She has this passion. And I love her. Her energy is so contagious. It's so great. She's going to create the first super block for beginners, which will be super awesome. Because it'll just be somewhere you can start your people all the time. So she's our new super trainer. I'm so excited about that. Let me see here.
Lacey.
Yes.
When is her super block for beginners going to be launched? Do they have a date?
I think it's going to be launched in March. Because you guys,
March.
Yes. So when they decided to do this, like they've already had like, because Sure Thing's going to be launching, Sure Thing by Megan Davies. Muscle Burns Fat, was that 2 years ago? Yes, that was 2 years ago. It launched. Well, maybe it launched right during COVID. You guys, her programs are phenomenal. She hasn't did one since Muscle Burns Fat. It's going to be incredible. I'm so excited for that. So the sample workout, which I suggest that you try, is on November 14th. So just give it a try so you can talk about it. Then it officially launches on December 6th to PCs and coaches, and then December 20th for customers. So that's going to be a huge launch. So they kind of had to like wait to start things until like they finished off what they were planning already.
Right.
So that will be awesome. Let me think here. Okay, you guys. So Success Club. If you achieve it the first month, you get a Tanker t-shirt. 3 months, $50. 6 months, $75. 9 months, $100. 12 months, $125. So, and they were saying they don't have to be consecutive. And so I think so. Just like once you hit Success Club 3 months in a row, boom, $50 will be added to your paycheck, that is seriously in my book. That's freaking awesome. Let me think of what else. Okay, another thing that they are doing is this other thing too, is you guys, when you bring on these customers, you get SC points, which is awesome because Beachbody rewards you for that. That's how you pay for your Success Club trip. That's how you get in a Success Club. Like all these things is based on Success Club. Well, when those people come in, you get your points or whatever, and you're like not rewarded in any like shape or form to like have them stay with you. Like, yes, you're rewarded as in you try your hardest to keep them active, but they go inactive a ton of times. I have a ton of problem with that, you guys. My customers and coaches and PCs going inactive. They're now going to reward you with 1 Success Club point for, it says Beachbody is adding 1 Success Club point for 125 PV and cumulative orders from 2022 to 2023 customers and preferred customers who have not had an order in the last 90 days. So you guys, I'm going back to all my PCs and my customers who haven't ordered in the last 90 days, because that will get you Success Club points too. And right now I'm doing, so people, this is the thing, people don't like change, myself included. I don't like change because that means you have to learn new stuff, which I'm a big fan of, like growth, but change is like, So you guys, I've been doing this cash pot, healthy obsession cash pot. There's 50 ladies enrolled. It's insane. I cannot even believe we all put $20 into this cash pot, and you have to do this simple checklist of things for 21 days. People were so worried about like the all-in with nutrition. And I'm like, you guys, this is the thing. The holidays, if you're like me, it's a hard time for you. So many extra sweets, so much extra junk food around the house. And I'm going to be honest, these last 2 months, you guys, I have slipped into some really bad habits that were not serving me at all. Anxiety and depression are slipping back in, low energy, just not very patient anymore. It's so crazy how much food affects everything in my life, pain in my body, all that kind of stuff. But you're surrounded by it. And I tell my husband, I'm like, it's just like having an alcoholic in a bar. I'm like, alcoholics stay away from the bar because of their problem. I'm like, if you're a foodaholic, a sugaraholic, a sodaholic, whatever, the stuff you put in your mouth, it is so hard to it's so easy to slip back into bad habits and bad patterns. So you guys, this is the thing. So with this little checklist, and I'll share this with you, because I'm actually going to be doing this again in December because it's been the greatest response ever. And I'm just like turning people away now because I'm like, you guys, we already started. And I try to get them in, but they're like, oh, shoot. I'm like, okay, you can do it next month. So I'll share this because I'm going to be doing it next month again. They have to just do 60 ounces of water, all in nutrition, which all in nutrition, I've been following to mindset because I'm not going to cut out treats. I'm just not going to overeat them. Like I'm still going to track what I'm doing, because I want to feel good, but I'm not going to cut out treats. So people were so worried about what does all in with nutrition mean? Same thing with portion fix. If you're following portion fix, you can still have treats. You just eat a piece of pie, not the entire pie. You just eat a cookie, not the batch. You just eat a brownie, not the pan. You know what I mean? And a lot of my people, because that's who I speak to, they're stress eaters, emotional eaters, use food to deal with life eaters. And so it's a very slippery slope when you start, if you don't have some kind of thing in place. So you guys, heads up, I'm going to be doing this again in December. If you guys want to jump on board with this, I'll share this with you, Em. One thing that I loved that Carl said was this about eating more dessert. You guys, there is so much shame and guilt around food, and with the social media, the perfectionists and all that kind of stuff, the perfectionism, and people just feel so guilty, myself included, when I'm not following something or straying from my meal plan. That's how I lived my life for a very, very long time. And all this shame and all this guilt. Sorry, I'm passion sweating, so I've got to take this thing off. Oh, geez. Okay, there we go. But you guys, what I loved about Carl was he says, eat more dessert. This is the thing, as some people took that wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go buy a package of Oreos and a package of donuts and a cup of ice cream, and I'm just gonna eat more dessert. That is not what that means. And people who took it like that, they're just gonna be in a bad spot with their own health and fitness, with their coaching business, with everything. Carl is meaning eat more desserts, as in it's okay to have desserts, have healthier desserts. You guys, I'm really starting to play with the Beachbody desserts because I love desserts, but I don't like the way they make me feel. And so I'm trying to find healthier options. Chocolate brownie caramel, is that what it's called? Chocolate brownie caramel. That new Shakeology seasonal flavor is launching in 2 days. So November 10th. They have a whole slew of healthy recipes that call for that flavor. And so there's this coach that I really like who she's stress eater, binge eater, just like me or whatever. She has found a lot of healthy recipes for treats. And so you guys, that's a lot of things that people are wanting. And so this is the thing is I don't like to cook, but people need you to cook. And the more I cook, the better I get at it. And the more I'm able to share things. I went on my stories the other day, a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, the reason why I haven't been sharing my food is because I've been eating a lot of sweet and cold cereal, and I'm not going to share that I'm eating that. And so you guys, when you're actually doing the plans and doing the recipes, Elise, you are incredible about that. You share your recipes all the time. And
I haven't, but I need to.
But you're amazing at that. You have been amazing at that for you've done a very, very fabulous job on that, because you guys, it's the nutrition that people struggle with the most. It's the nutrition that people need help with the most. And it's that mindset. So you guys, with that being said, what questions do you have? That's kind of it in a nutshell, the most important things.
So all of these releases, I've obviously, I've been a little bit out of the game, but I'm trying to get back in.
Yes.
Trying to find balance. Anyway, all of these releases that you talked about, where is this? Is this just on the, sorry, they're a little timeline, or where can I see this?
Yes. Okay.
Information.
So you have to have body. So you guys, if you haven't upgraded to body yet.
Oh, I have it.
Okay. Perfect. They're on body. I'll get the schedule. I know the first one launches in March, and then it's every month after that. I think Sean T does one really toward like the very beginning. So it actually starts in March, and that's because they have to finish out like the Sure thing and like all that kind of stuff. They have to finish out their launches and get ready for this. But I highly suggest you upgrade your people if they're willing. If they're not willing, and I did a little chat in the thread about, for all those who are like close to renewing or whatever, if they don't want to right now, like as of March, you won't be able to like renew March. You won't be able to renew BOD anymore because
Okay.
it's not going away. It's just merging with body. And so some of my people, they're still resistant. They're like, I just want BOD. So then I've renewed them and they'll finish out the year. But Beachbody said that they will try to get them on body, over the next year. Like they have like their own plan too. But us as coaches, like even though people, I'm like, Kate, our people, they know, like, and trust us, they still are like, because they don't see the value yet. And so let's just help them see the value. And we help them see the value by us using the programs, us using the recipes on there, us using the mental health side of things. I'm really excited about that. But at least I'll get that schedule for you and drop it in our thread.
Right.
I know.
Well, not just that, like the mental health side, like, because you said that they're creating a program for that, or they're
going to have a whole mental health side, like platform part of body, which Petra, whatever her last name is.
When does that start? Is that March also? Like, is everything really like geared up for March launches?
I don't think that they've actually told us. I think that they're just going to continually be adding things all the time.
Okay.
They'll always send us, like they'll give us warning before they do.
I was gonna say I hadn't seen anything about that, and I know it's just because I'm a little behind on my emails. But okay.
And you guys, they're always announcing too on the National Wake Up Call, like the changes that they're making, like every single week. That is literally like your Monday morning staff meeting, where it doesn't matter if you don't listen to it live, but listen to it sometime throughout the week. I always say if you don't listen to Monday for sure, make time to listen on Tuesday. Otherwise, I swear Wednesday hits and you're just like, oh, I'll catch the next one. So you guys, they're always doing updates on that and like the announcements. Like I hop on there just for the announcements because I'm like, okay, like what are they having? What are they doing? Da-da-da. Your promo code that you're using right now, you guys, I'm really hitting hard the 219 pack because it's $199 with that promo code, and that gives you BOD, body, and a month of supplements. Which now they have those 4 different packs to choose from, either Shakeology, the Performance Stack, First Thing, or the Go and Glow. Go and Glow. So yes, there's 4 different things because you guys, a lot of people are giving me, they're not liking Shakeology. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you crazy? But now we finally have packs where they can choose, which I'm so excited about. But yes, but at least, and I put every update that I hear, because I'm in a leader thread with corporate and they're always updating us there. Every update that I ever hear in any of those threads, I put into our chat. So just make sure you're keeping up on that chat.
Okay, thank you.
You guys, any other questions? I really am super excited. And you guys, take it from me personally. So I worked for Beachbody, the corporate office, when they went from DVDs to BOD. I will tell you this, like sales dropped, coaches left, just, and I always say this about Carl. I'm like, Carl will always choose the harder right instead of the easier wrong. He literally had to like come out swinging because everyone was against him with going to BOD, and it completely revolutionized fitness. It totally did. So this whole move to body, I know it's going to be just the same. It's going to be just the same, just as beneficial, just as incredible. I've been doing Healthy Obsession for 2 days now, and it's been awesome. It really has. So you guys, it's all in your attitude. I compare it to this. When I moved to Texas, I did not want to move to Texas. I love my family. I love my friends. My whole life was there, and I had the worst attitude about it. And when I realized, okay, I'm moving to Texas, like that's just the plan. I have to. I completely changed my attitude about it. And Texas was like the best 4 years of my life. I loved it there. And I would have moved back, Elise, but I wanted to be by my family, especially when I got divorced. But it's all in your attitude, you guys. So it's how you look at it. When people are like, oh, they're moving to body, like, oh, but I love BOD. you still have the best of both worlds. You really do. But it's even going to be a better world. And Beachbody is the head of the game on everything. And so I'm just super, super, super excited, you guys. And you guys should be too. Tori, how is the $100,000? You're seriously going to win. I'm not even kidding you. Your story is incredible. Where are you at?
I mean, I submitted it. I mean, that's as far as I've gotten. I haven't redone. I'm doing Lift 4 right now because I've never done that program before. So I'll submit my results again after I finish that, but I'm only on week 3. So
Okay, right on.
So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Get your people, get your challengers, get yourself, like, if nothing else, you get a free t-shirt. And it's just really awesome. Like, I just submitted my results for Lift More, even though there was no change because my eating was all over the place. I'm like, it kept me hanging on. I'm like, I easily could have gained 15, 20 pounds in the last 2 months easily, but I'm like, I didn't because I'm like, I just kept showing up. So you guys, I encourage you all to like submit your results and to get your challengers and your customers and your coaches and all, and your PCs and all that, to like, it kind of puts more skin in the game where there's like, holy smokes. Super proud of you, Tori. Okay, you guys. Steph, you always have the insider scoop. So true. Anything you want to add? Oh, you're muted. Do you want to be muted? Are you talking to us, Stephanie? Oh, you're muted.
Hold on really quick. I will come back. Sorry, I'm just finishing up something. Sorry. Because I have stuff to say. Give me like 1 minute.
Okay, you guys, any other questions? What roadblocks are you coming upon? Like anyone in your conversations? Just
I had something.
yes.
And I was going to ask you about it actually. So I have a girl who I've been talking with for the last month who's I've been talking to her for a year because you know how that is, but she's been wanting to do it. She's ready. And she said, well, maybe I want to coach. So we talked about what that was like. I talked to her for an hour, like we went through everything. She disappeared for a little while, but she said she would because she had all this family stuff. Anyway, she came back and she's like, hey, yeah, I'm going to pull up the thread so I can tell you what it is. But she's like, hey, yeah, I really want to do it with you, but I saw this coaching program that they have, and they show you how to like be a coach and how to get people that you don't know. And I'm just like, yeah, that's what we talked about. She's like, I know, but if I don't sign up with them, then I don't get the program. Like they just repackaged everything that corporate already gives you.
Yes. It's so true. It's so true.
So that's going to happen to you guys. That was the first time I've ever heard that one. I've heard other things. I'll tell you who it is and see if you know who it is, Lacey.
Okay.
But the thing that I told him, and it's what you've said before, and after going to summit, I feel it even more, is about how like those people can be really great, but you don't know until you know. And you don't know if they're your people. I said, I was surprised that all the alcohol, which is not a problem, but like a lot of cursing and disrespect. Our team, I'm like, everyone was super respectful about it. I don't care if you drink around me, that's fine. And I don't even care if you like use language, but like some people were just foul. And it was just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just love our team.
Okay,
feel like
bye.
there's like such a balance. But anyway, so I just wonder about that. And also family is important to us. And sometimes they don't really prioritize.
It's so true. And you guys, they will come back. Like, honestly, like if she goes like this other way, like she'll just be like, oh, at least you told me. And you're like, I know, but that's why I never burn any bridge anywhere. Cause I'm like, they always come back. And I'm just like, okay, like I wish them well. Cause they will be back. And I'm like, I always say,
yeah, I'm like, honest, you think that it's rewritten by design. Have you heard of them?
Haven't. There are so many out there. And if it sounds too good to be true, Elise, it is. And those things, they all sound too good to be true because they are. So yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna pay for something that is completely free.
Sorry, I'm laughing at what Emily said. There may have been some free happy hour. Yeah, and that's cool. I'm cool with you guys drinking around me, but not getting drunk. Anyway,
I love our
Bye.
team. I love
I
it.
missed that whole thing, but I just wanted, I know we only have like 10 minutes here. I just want to make sure I know that Lacey probably just covered everything, but I just want to put my 2 cents in about the body blocks and the super body blocks and everything else. Did everybody listen to the call on Monday? The national wake up call?
I
Okay.
haven't.
Whoa. I don't even know what I'm going to
I
do with you,
know.
girlfriend.
I've had sick kids. Like,
Oh my
been
gosh. I can't even imagine.
Go
Sorry.
to Beachbody podcast. The podcast is there. You can like listen to it like 1.5.
Oh, I do. I usually do. I just haven't.
Okay.
Well, here's the really cool thing. And here's like, I think for those of us who are kind of like, oh, what do I invite to? Oh, I'm doing Healthy Obsession, but then I want to do this program, but then I want to do that program. So basically the way everything has been structured is around this 3 weeks on, 1 week off, the block period stabilization. That's what I think it's stabilization, right?
Yes.
That's how MBF was done. That's basically how XP Sweat and Sculpt was done. That's how Sure Thing is done. That's how 645 was done. And that is basically the premise of all these body blocks, right? And so granted, as much as I will probably be doing most of the super body blocks, so when it is a body block by a super trainer, like Healthy Obsession right now, that's considered a super body block. Outside of that, they're just body blocks. So there is basically a lifting one. So they'll put a calendar out that'll be, here's a body block. I don't forget the names of them, but like a strong one, a strength one, a cardio one, a biking one. And then they just announced on Monday an all body block that's going to like incorporate everything. So you basically get like 4 training plans for your clients every single month. And all these trainers are constantly adding more and more content. I was so blessed at our Super Saturday with Emily. We had Eric Thompson, who is like, he does body burn and body crush, and he does bike ones. We also had Christina LaGrega, who does like also bike, and some of like these humans were just like so giving. Like, I can't wait to do some of their workouts. They were so amazing. I did a Brianna Mason flexibility workout this morning that was to die for, like my body just needed it. So the point is with these body blocks, it's like, people are always getting something new, right? They're always getting something new because they're always putting content in there. And so it's never going to be the same. Yes, there are going to be people just like people today who are like, I just do P90X over and over and over and over again. And that's all good and well. However, after next March, you're going to have to be a member of Body to continue to be doing P90X, you know, like over and over. Or some people, like I'm in a bar blend group with Elise, and like there are people who are like, I'm on my 15th round of bar blend. Like, Lord have mercy. I don't even know how you do it. So the thing with the super body blocks, and guys may all know this already, so excuse me if I'm repeating it, is you're gonna have to everybody's gonna have to have 90 PV on HD. So they're gonna have to have Shakeology or something else. Otherwise, the super body block is gonna be $29 a month, or $29 for that super body block. Although you do get like your free month when you first join. I don't even know if they're going to do a free month, honestly, because there's not going to be anything free, because it's not going to be a free month, I don't think. Or maybe the month you join, you'll get like that month's super body block or something. So that's always also going to be really great at like bringing people in and having people like try it out. Also with Sure Thing, and we'll talk about it next month with Sure Thing, is that they're coming out with the challenge pack. Old school terminology. I think they're also changing the name of challenge packs. Total Solution Pack is going to become something else again now. That's going to have Shakeology with 20 servings of Shakeology and 20 servings of Energize. And that's because, like, how many of us have Shakeology in our cupboards right now? I know I'm not the only one. I know we all have how much Shakeology in our cupboards, because nobody drinks it every single day, except probably Lacey and Elise. Oh, Emily does too. Tori, do you drink it every single day? Tori does too. Paula, do you? Oh my gosh, I'm the only one that doesn't. I'm so sorry. And not only that, but also on Thursday, hello, did we talk about chocolate caramel brownie? coming out on Thursday. How excited. And the other thing is they are coming out when you get it, you're going to be getting recipes with it, which is going to be so freaking amazing. I was just going new super trainer and then also the super body block. I was looking at notes, be like, oh, we covered all this stuff. One platform, the Shake and Hustle pack, which is the 20 of each, or the starter pack rather. And then the Success Club for next year is having a change, but we'll talk about that in December, like how you earn, and it's like way better, and there's cash involved and all sorts of things, but we'll talk about that in December.
You guys, last thing really quick is with Sure Thing, what do they call it? They're calling it the pack with 20 servings of Shakeology and 20 servings of Energize. What is that pack called? Why that just spaced my mind.
It's a new starter pack.
Yes, it's a new starter pack. I can't remember what it's called
Or
now.
is that the Shake and Hustle?
Yes, Shake and Hustle.
Okay.
Hey, you guys,
yeah.
how many of your customers, they're like, oh my gosh, I haven't even drank the last bag I got and I just got another bag, because they get the bag. And this is what happened to me. Like, I tried like the last stuff or whatever, and I got it. And I put it on my desk because I was going to read the directions first before I used it. And week went by, then 2 weeks went by. Then all of a sudden I was getting another thing. I was like, I haven't even used the other one. That happens with Shakeology all the time. So this is hopefully going to prevent people from having that surplus where they actually go in there and cancel. That's another thing where I'm just like, start drinking it the day you get it. People will be like, oh, I'm just going to start. I got it. I'm going to start tomorrow. And I'm like, no, start today. You messaged me at 10 o'clock in the morning, drink it today. But Shake and Hustle, 20 servings of Shakeology, 20 servings of Energize, which hallelujah. Like, those two combinations are just amazing. So
I would love to shout out Paula. I don't know that I've personally I was meant to message you and just say congratulations on being an emerald. And Emily is like saying that you are doing amazing things and you're inviting people and people are joining you. And also Miss Lacey, I think all of us also need to congratulate Emily, and you will be seeing a post here coming out soon. Emily, 60 months in Success Club. 60. If that is not a freaking rock star, I don't know what is. Emily's amazing, and we are all just so blessed to be in your circle, girlfriend. Oh, sorry, she just hit 61 months today because she signed up another coach.
oh my God.
61 months of helping people. Just at least 3 people month after month after month. I don't think I've done anything for 60 months.
That's freaking amazing. And I know that you've worked a full-time job that's like, she works like 12 hours a day, guys, sometimes 14 or 16. Like, her job is insane. And she's moved more times in the last 5 years that I've known her than I have in my entire life. So throw on moving across the country, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth again. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, guys, love you all. I'm going to stop recording.
Yes.
If you have any questions at all, share in the chat. And you guys, seriously, like, let's just kick butt. Literally, the way you have an incredible January, February, March is honestly right now.
Right now.
So many people can't show up. Like, just show up for yourself. Like, literally, so many people put it on the back burner. Don't.
By the way, Lacey, you got SC30 last month. Did I read that correctly? Whoa. So if that is not a, for all of us who are like, oh, people are saying no, blah, blah, blah. Lacey signed up 15 new customers. So I remember that all the time. You are such a guiding light to all of us, but there are people out there. And let me tell you, the people who join you in November and in December, those are historically the people that get the best results because they're serious. Those are the people that you, not to discount anybody else, but you're going to enjoy working with them so much more because they're actually in it to win it. They are like the holiday schmolidays, whatever, like I'm still going to do this. And they probably need a little bit more support just because it is the holidays, but those are the people who really like, you're going to be so excited to help them and see their goals and see them reach their goals. Like as we're all sitting here and I'm watching Tori eat like this giant bowl of vegetables because I love you so much. Like kudos to you. I just have to say I love you all and I'm just so glad to be here. And I'm sorry I'm late. I stink.
Love you ladies so freaking much. You guys are seriously amazing. And you guys, just like what Stephanie was saying, it's the people who are joining you now and next month they are freaking serious about January, about the New Year's resolution. Like they really are. They're not going to quit like most of your people, because they have like, they're motivated now and they're just like, I got to do something. November, December, they're gung ho on January, because now they're about 3 months into their journey and they're just like, okay, this is going to be a lifestyle. And those are probably your future coaches. I will tell you this, you have to work probably double or triple as hard to get those people these next 2 months. You really do. like, so you
But
guys,
they're out there.
they totally are. They totally are. And you guys, SC30 last month did not come from, oh, October. It came from all the work I put in July, August, September. And I was on freaking fire with the gut protocol. And and I'm going to be honest, like the last 2 weeks of the month, I didn't even work because I had that fundraiser. So you guys, that was all my work. And so like right now I'm not even at SC, and that freaks me out because I'm usually SC5 by the 5th, SC10 by the 10th. And I'm just like, oh, but it's because it's a delayed reaction. So you guys put in the work, just like the farmer does. Love you all. Have the best day. Mwah, mwah, mwah.